Welcome back to Chamber Chat. Are you in for a treat today? I'm here with David Peer from European Country Kitchens, and what a beautiful showroom they have. David, welcome to Chamber Chat.
Thank you very much. It's really
now,
a
David,
pleasure.
you've been in business for 22 years. You've been in Millburn for 5 years.
Yep.
And European Country Kitchens, people may think that they can only come in and get a kitchen, but you're a full-service architecture and interior design. And tell me a little bit about your company.
Well, the industry forms the company. And the industry has grown up from the construction trades in America, unlike Europe, where it grew up in the decorative arts trades. But we're seeing that now because the young people that are coming up through the ranks are more formally trained. So they want to specialize, and they also want to be broad-based. And specialization is in home interiors, but in engineered spaces. And that's where we come into play as a provider of product that works hand in glove with other design experts in engineered spaces. Kitchens are the most engineered spaces in the house. You've got to have appliances and plumbers and electricians and tilers, and from the functional standpoint, there's audio-visual, there's computers, everything's happening in there. It has to be tied together. And then you have the decoration, which is where your interior designer comes into play. So first you've got to get all the things inside the box, those functional things, ductwork and the like, and then you've got to put a pretty face on it. Another spaces that require a lot of engineering are master suites, which is the bedroom, bathroom, dressing room area of the house. Increasingly, our homes at the high end of the market are actually divided into two discrete sections. We might call them the public part of the home and the private part. And the public part is where all of the soccer buses and moms come in and getting, the dogs are fed and the nanny's doing the laundry, and there's just a lot of activity. People can come and go with deliveries all day long. And that includes the rear entry mudroom. It includes the laundry area, includes the pantry, the kitchen, the home office desk. It'll be open to the family room, so kids are doing homework or watching TV and getting downloaded and debriefed by mom or dad. And then you go into the museum rooms, which are the formal living room and formal dining room. But then the private part of the house generally has its own entrance these days too, and it's the master suite. And it'll be a sitting room, which will have a small micro version of the public space. There'll be a little kitchen. There'll be a small library area. There'll be nightstands and the like with televisions and that. And then there's the dressing and the bathroom. And that's often tied into the rear end of the house, which has the pool and another private entrance for coming and going. So a lot of engineering has to go on in those things, and we are part of a team to consult with the experts in that.
And I've heard your clients say that you're able to provide them with exactly what they want. You know how to listen to your clients and give them what they're looking for.
That's a good word, listening. I have to try to get that through to my own sons, It's just be quiet.
Right.
People have a story to tell you, and you're here to help them literally get a life. And the way we get a life is we organize our nest. And we're in the nest building business.
Let's take a look at your nest. We're here at European Country Kitchens, and let's look at the studio. We're at the European Country Kitchen showroom, and what a spectacular place this is. Come by and visit. I'm here with David Peer, and we're going to talk about some of the things right here in your showroom.
The best kind of spaces are those that you really can't point to any one thing. You just don't say, I like being in there because I like that element, or I like that cabinet, or I like the way you did the refrigerator. That means that it's lost its balance. If something jumps out at you, you should just have a good feeling for being in the space and not be able to point out anything in particular on first viewing. Just like being there and like working there. That's the second thing. Fashion and function are the two sides of the coin.
You've got some great products right here in your showroom. Could you just tell us a little bit about what you've got right here so our viewers can take a look?
Thank you. Thanks. Our product, from the beginning, has been designed as furniture. And we even call it kitchen furniture because that was its roots. And our roots from America are European. you know, in large measure. Now, granted, we have strong Oriental and Southern roots, but primarily European. And so we relate to that. So we try to take a furniture approach. In this instance here, we have open storage that is not sitting behind doors, because we have elements that we like to have available for use as well as to show off a little bit. Sure. The main kitchen is open these days to the family room. It's open to sometimes the dining area, and it needs to be more decorative. It has to blend in.
And make it feel like a home.
Absolutely. I mean, where do we land? When you're coming to some friend's house, you sit down, you go over to the fridge, you grab a beer or, you know, a glass of wine, you know, and you help yourself, and maybe there's something that's stewing here and you might sit down or break some bread. You're at the table. You're at the kitchen. You're doing the homework with the kids there. You're paying your taxes there. You know, everything happens. You're sharing your dreams. You're crying over the lost opportunities. Where we break bread is where we live. The hearth is the symbol of our physical and emotional nurturance.
David, thank you for joining us on Chamber Chat. It's obvious that you have a passion for what you do. And if you want to learn how to make your house a home, visit European Country Kitchens right here on Main Street in Millburn. Stay with us on Chamber Chat.